We're here to answer some common questions using the win-win home selling system. Tom, you ready?
I'm ready.
So, do I need to vacate the home?
It depends, Brian. If it's a big project and we're remodeling the kitchen and bathrooms, yeah, we want you out of the house. But if we're doing some carpet and paint and maybe you have a finished basement or there's an area of the house that we're not touching, we can work with you and work with our contractors to come up with a game plan to where you can still live in the property.
Good. And who pays for the renovations?
We pay for the renovations.
That's great. Actually, are there any fees associated on top of outside of the contract that we sign?
There are no fees, no interest charge, no penalties, nothing like that.
And who sells the house?
Either our team of agents, if you don't have an agent, or if it's a agent that you're bringing your client's property to us, then you, of course, would be listing the property and there's no referral fee back to us.
Do I need to do anything if I'm the seller?
The biggest thing that we have you do is make sure that you remove valuables, remove stuff down the wall, around from the walls, and declutter the house. Again, it's going to depend on the scope of work. If we're painting, we may need you to get everything out of the closets, but it really is going to depend.
How long does this process and the construction, how long does this take?
So it depends on the project. It's case by case. Usually it takes us about a week to get going to actually start swinging hammers, but projects could be anywhere from a week to 3 months depending on the scope of the project.
And are you putting a lien on the house or how does that work?
We don't put a lien on the house. We actually use a deed of trust. It's a security instrument so that we're able to secure ourselves for the money that we're putting up to do the renovations to the home.
Can I, as a home seller, have any input on the renovations or the repairs?
Of course not. No, absolutely. Of course you can. We're going to work together to come up with selections that we both agree that are going to work well for your home.
And how do you get paid?
We get paid when the property goes to settlement, and it's all calculated in the cost of the repairs. The great thing about us is we largely work by referral, so we don't have a big overhead. So I always tell everyone, our pricing is going to be in the middle. We're not going to be the cheapest because, look, we are making a return. And we also use really good quality contractors, but we're not going to be the highest price because, quite honestly, how could you do business if you're the highest priced company?
And the most money.
Absolutely.
Actually, what's the smallest and what's the largest job? We hear all the time. That's a question that comes up.
Yeah, great question. Generally, the smallest size job that we can do is about $10,000, and then we can go all the way up to $150,000. It just really depends on the scope of project. Now, we're typically not going to be a great resource if you're looking to do an addition or add another level to the house where it's like a 9 or 12-month project. Doesn't work well for us. No. I'd be happy to refer you to someone who could help with that.
And in terms of do you work with everyone? Do you work with anyone?
It just really depends if it's a good fit for your house. So it's about the numbers. At the end of the day, the numbers don't lie. So we may meet together and may decide, you know what, you'd be better off just listing this house as is and actually going through the commitment in time that it's going to take to work with us.
And who's the main point of contact? The contractor? Is it MaxHouse?
So it's always us. So if you have any questions or concerns at any time, you can address them with us. Of course, you're going to be talking to the contractors if you're still in the house as you're talking to them. But we're here to communicate with you all the time.
And how do you guys make money?
So we get paid by having built-in profit into the construction. So what we're able to do is we keep our contractors super busy, so we have leverage with them in terms of our pricing that we're able to get.
And those are the common questions that we get here at the Win-Win Home Selling System and MaxHousePrice.
And if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out and let us know and be happy to answer them to you.